Hey everyone, welcome back to the morning drive. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. It's beautiful to me. It's overcast. I'm a little confused right now because there's some fucking yahoos. What the hell are they doing? They're waving flags and shit. People are honking their horns. It's only on the one corner, so I can't see their signs. Something about Walt Blackman? Alright, Walt. Well, you get a little bit of airtime this morning. Alright, so it's Thursday. This is going to be my final morning drive video of the week. Because I typically don't drive in on Fridays. We'll see. I might have to tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, Trump is coming for a rally. So that's going to be fucking probably obnoxious. It's really ties up our little small towns here. But anyways, enough about all that. What I want to talk about today is some of my guilty pleasures. And some of my guilty pleasures are really terrible reality TV. I don't know why. I just love watching really dumb reality TV shows. Every once in a while, what's some of them? Love Island, Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, that type of shit. I really love that. I'm glad they got that on Netflix right now. But one that I've really gotten to like, and I wouldn't say it's not dumb like those ones, of course. Those are more mindless entertainment than anything. The one that I've gotten into lately is Forged in Fire. Now, Forged in Fire is a History Channel based reality show on blacksmiths, and the blacksmiths come into the forge, the competition forge. There's 4 of them, and there's 3 judges and a host, and they have to, make a blade based on the competition parameters for that round. And it's really quite interesting and amazing to me to still see people who can make blades of such high caliber and quality. It still exists in the real world, and they do it out of some really weird shit. Sometimes, the competition seems to start off light sometimes, and then other times you're like, damn, they just want to screw these dudes. I say dudes because I haven't seen a woman in there yet. But they, last night I was watching, and they had to make canned Damascus out of drill bits. Now what they do is they take the drill bits, which come in all different types of strength and steel and all that fun stuff, different shapes, different types of steel, and they have to put them into a can. All the cans I saw were rectangular so far. They put them in this rectangular can, and then they fill the space with steel powder, and then they seal up the case and they stick it in the forge, or in the flames anyway. And the whole point is to melt all that down, which essentially is welding it. So you melt it, weld it all together, take it out, pop off the can, and bam, you got yourself Damascus. Then they bang it out. They use this hydraulic press called Big Blue, which is really nice. And they, I forgot the term now, but they use Big Blue to widen it out, flatten it, start kind of getting a shape for them. And that's just usually the first half of the competition, first portion. Then they do a test. They do some sort of strength test, usually to see if the blade is worth the damn. And they usually only have like 3 hours to do it. They even took an old Big Blue and used the piston from that to make knives. I thought that was pretty dope. But I'm watching last night, and the second part I should talk about is if you pass, you have to put on a handle, and then you sharpen it because it usually goes through a sharp test. And then the final one is 3 tests, but what they do is they give you an actual historical blade or weapon to build at your home forge. You have 4 days to complete that task. And last night they were like, fuck you. Everyone else so far has had pretty easy. I mean, I've seen a couple interesting ones, like the African one was nice. The Native American had this little wooden stick with a freaking big old saber on it. That was pretty cool. That was intricate. But last night, they said, fuck you. You need to make a Three Musketeers rapier. And I'm talking complete with the ornamental hilt and everything. It was insane. Those poor bastards had 4 days to do that. And it had come. Both contestants at that point, because all the other two had been eliminated. Just phenomenal. I was so amazed by what these guys are doing in their backyards or their garages, usually with tarps everywhere. It's like, it's a hodgepodge of shit. They don't have Big Blue at home. They don't have any of those niceties. They're just putting these home forges together on whatever nickels and dimes they can scrape together. It's phenomenal. We need more people like that in the world. We need more craftsmen and women, and we need to continue some of those older traditions, even if we don't necessarily use knives for fighting anymore. We still use knives in our everyday lives. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, big ass truck, and thank you, stupid little Dodge. Doesn't like driving, I guess. We need the metal workers, leathersmiths, woodworkers, all of those guys. And what I've seen in my industry is just a complete lack of technical capabilities. We're losing those skills, and it's a shame. But I do admire those people who continue to bring those skills forward, and I just admire and respect those people a lot. Unfortunately, Netflix only has 2 seasons. Supposedly there's at least 8. So that sucks. I wish I got to see the other 6. So this is one of those series that I'm going to burn through, and I'm going to miss the rest. Oh, one of my favorite judges loves to, during the final tests, they do a kill test. He just slices open either one of those human dummies made of gel or a pig carcass lately, and he always says, "Congratulations, it will kill." And I don't know why, but I just love that shit. It's awesome. Anyways, folks, just about rolling into work.